Hey. All my little bitches talking about this like me. I got that good Supreme. Come off the truck, get it and sell it. Hey. These niggas look for me. I'm going with your bitch. I'm fluid to pay. See one thing about it, that traffic don't stop. I'm in that lake trying to trap out the box. Shoot to the bank, get a brick of that boy. I'm in that face and they can't turn me down. Speed baller, better slow it down. Better pay attention, better read the signs. Folks call it, yeah, it's fucked up, but to tell the truth, better hear the man. Got the sticky shit, got the China white, got the tan shit, got the new brown, got a new plug, got a good number, got a good brother, got a sword for time. Got a new plug, got a good number, got a good brother, got a sword for time. Sword for time. Sword for time. Got a new plug, got a good number, got a good brother, got a sword for time. See, we let a plug when we rob. Ride in the alley with Rob. Ride with a stick like a solid prince. Got you for one like it's $7. They say no money, more problem. I say no money, more problem. I heard it's lonely at the top. What's at the bottom, the crab? Yo, bitch, yeah.
Welcome, 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 welcome.
We already know what it is.
Gotta know what it is, man. It's the Fox Cave Chronicles.
Alright.
Ooh-wee. You know what I'm saying? We always do it on Mondays, but like I said, we do pop-up shows. We do jump-up exclusive situations. We'll pull up on you at the studio. We're going to pull up on you anywhere. We're going to pull up on you at your show. We're going to pull up on you at your job. We're going to pull up on you in the bed. I don't care where you at. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. We still going to do it.
We still going to do it. They don't tell you who you going to see in here.
Man, today is a special situation. I just stole the show today. Don't tell Fox.
We just stole
you know what I'm saying, man. And I got my guy with me. We stole the show. Man, we got Bigalow in the building.
Right.
Gotta know that. You know what I'm talking about. And also our guest for today, none other than core DJ, Jacktown, Maine. Well, you actually from Holmes County. You know what it is.
Jacktown.
I've been long enough.
Hey, okay.
He's been long enough, right? He from Jacktown now.
Okay, man. We got core DJ Big Shocka in the building.
Y'all give it
today.
a big shot,
Give it a big shot.
Appreciate y'all having me, man. Appreciate y'all having me.
Hey, man, glad to have you in the building.
Hey, man, what's up, big bro?
Thank you.
What's going on with you, man?
Hey, big bro, man.
Man.
Big bro, man.
Everybody's big brother.
We go way back. We go
Way back, way back.
Hey, check this out before we get anything going, man. Straight up, we gonna check out the sponsors, though, man. But real talk, man. Rest in peace to the poor big son, man.
Yeah,
Man.
Yeah,
Again, we lost one for that situation.
right.
Man, he made an avenue for a whole lot of people, and I mean, he gave me a chance to DJ in this club when I really wasn't nothing. But at the same time, you know, rest in peace, and you know, we gotta continue the legacy. Life gotta go on, but we gonna live through you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace, Big Sean. You know what's happening? We gotta send a shout out to all our sponsors. Man, we started out with 2, now we got 4.
Big did.
Man, I'm telling you, the numbers are steady going up on these sponsors thing. I gotta send a shout out to Justice Bayless. Shout out to Justice Bayless, man. She got the Journeys collection. I went and saw some of her. She had some bracelets, and when I tell you, it was some things that I think I want. You know what I'm saying? I don't even wear bracelets. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But I hold one. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Okay, so make sure you check it out. We got Sonia Allen, the Kitchen Angel. In my opinion, I think she'll pull up on you and cook for you and your boo. Well, I don't know how it works, but I know it's gonna happen. So shout out to Sonia Allen with Kitchen's Angel. Shout out to Stacey Holmes also, man. Them Sooty Bubbles, I haven't got a chance to try it yet, but the people that I know that have tried it have had nothing but good responses, nothing but good views, nothing but good situations. It was like a charcoal situation.
For the face.
Is it the face? Charcoal's for the face?
Lovely.
Okay, hey, they say it goes good. And also, hey, well, I mean, you know,
It's
skin
for
don't look
men,
that bad.
I'm just saying.
It's for the men.
Everything
It's
can
for
make
the
it
men,
better.
too?
Everything can make it better.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and also, man, I want to give a shout out to Renee Humes and James Ridgely over at the oil company. I swear for God, I was trying to get me a beard. It's some good oil for your beard. It's for scalp. It's for hair. My beard was like Anthony Hamilton. It just wouldn't come in. It wasn't right.
Struggling a little bit.
I'm about to
Struggle beard.
I'm about to try some of that. I'm about to try some. Get at me.
It makes it so soft.
Get at me, Jane.
And it smells good.
Get at me, Renee.
Gotta get at them.
I'm trying to get some of the for real though.
Gotta get at them. So let's go ahead and deep dive into this interview right quick. We're gonna get into this.
We'll get into that right quick, man. Actually, man, some good questions.
Now,
What's up, man?
before we start,
What's up?
I just gotta give a good shout out right quick, you know what I'm saying, to my studio audience.
Hey.
They are always here.
Appreciate y'all.
They always here. They always on time. Sometimes, but we here. We always here. And I also got to give if they just let me, a big shout out, big huge shout out to the creator, the innovator, the situator of this situation.
No doubt.
Man, Foxy Hops.
Foxy.
Alicia was hands.
Hey, look, she producing tonight.
Man,
Y'all check it out. You know what I'm
She
saying?
cut up behind the camera.
She cut
If you
up
can see,
behind-
Cut up behind the camera. So.
She gonna be the one pouring the shots.
this is the Fox Cave Chronicles, baby. You feel me?
She's still involved. Don't think we done took something. We ain't took nothing.
Man, we got
The
shows.
Fox Cave Chronicles. You know what I'm saying?
We got shows coming up. I'm getting to that a little bit later on. Ooh, we got so many shows coming up. It's so crazy. We had to change it to a season 1.
Hey, man. That's
Man,
big business.
just how many we have.
That's big business.
So because season 2 gonna be a situation.
whole
Lit.
situation.
Y'all think season 1?
Okay.
I can only imagine what season 3 gonna look like.
Right.
Oh my goodness gracious, thank you.
We in our studio.
Ooh, a whole building, man.
Hey,
Manifested. Power of the tongue.
Hey, we gonna put it out there. We gonna put it out there, seriously though. And I wanna be some guest hosting going on. So you know what I'm saying? Hey man, I'm just happy to be involved.
Hey man, I appreciate you being involved,
Hey,
man.
man, I'm good, man. As long as I can drink and
Do your
We ain't
thing.
talk about that. We ain't
Do
talk
your
about
thing.
that. We gonna get this interview started, man. Shocka,
What up, bro?
I have a great question for you.
What's that?
Let the people know exactly when you started DJing.
I actually started DJing, working on the craft in 2010. I was already a part of the Floods crew, as you know. You know, for those who don't know, my career started at Floods. R.I.P. my brother Houston. My brother had Wednesday nights, was doing the open mic nights on Wednesdays, and it started one Friday. Houston was there, Lee was there, Caesar, Big Bro was there. I was just chilling. I started off in security for like, what, 3 weeks? And it was kind of early part of the night, so there really wasn't that many people there. So Lee was kind of tired. He had been drinking. I was like, bro, let me see the mic real quick. I just grabbed the mic and just started talking. And they was like, hey, bro, go home, take off the security uniform. This your spot. This we want you on the mic. So I'm like, all right, okay, cool. So about 2 weeks into that, Big Bro started the open mic nights. And I started co-hosting with him. And it went from me co-hosting with him to me and us both co-hosting the Friday nights. I'm not going to say hype man. There's a difference between a hype man and a host. You know what I'm saying? But I started at Floods, man. Within that time, my brother DJ Run was already DJing. My god brother, shout out to DJ Run a DJ.
Run a DJ.
And then him and the big bro Mac B, Dirty Costello, they just kind of got my feet wet in it. So 2012, I met Finesse, and it took off. Yeah.
Shout out to Finesse, man.
Shout out to my big brother, man.
He done nurtured a whole lot of great DJs.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So when you say it's the difference between the hype man and the host, like what's the difference between those two?
Please explain that, Jesus.
Okay, a hype man get on the mic, and if they don't know what they doing, just gonna get on the mic and just, yeah, we in the club, turn up, man, da. Which is cool if you know what you're doing. A host can get on the mic and hold your attention, grabs your charisma. Now you can put them from a nightclub to an award ceremony to black tie function. They can go all the way. They can host anything.
To
You
a
see what I'm
high
saying?
school dance.
Anything.
Versatile.
Versatile. You know what I'm saying? A hype man. If you can have a DJ playing R&B music, and they won't know what to say.
Right.
But you put a host up there, they still gonna be able to capture everyone's attention.
Okay, so you basically got the best of both worlds, really. So you can actually host, hype man, and DJ.
I started with that, all that,
Okay, so
because of Big Bro.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? When you see it in the person, like when you see it in them, like, because we would have never knew if he had to grab that mic.
Yeah.
If Lee had a big truck and didn't want to do that,
Right.
for real.
Shout out to Northside Lee too, bro.
And,
one time.
and he was like, "Get the mic." If he had never grabbed that mic,
They
he
would
would
have
have
never
never
knew.
been.
Because I was so
We
chill,
would never
bro.
knew.
I was so chill, like I'm standing against the wall, just cool and just peeping out the scene. I always been kind of a laid back guy, and it's just something they was always to tell me, bro, it's just something about you. It's something telling me you don't supposed to be a security guard. Like, bro, I'm just really just
We
doing.
always tell him like,
It's a check, bro. I'm a hustler. Like, what's up?
So if it wasn't for that, it wouldn't be no big shot.
It wouldn't be no without definitely. I was Shocka before Floods, but I wasn't Big Shocka. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
He was somebody.
Shocka is Holmes County. You see what I'm
Holmes
saying? Holmes County, no Shocka. Jackson would have never knew Big Shocka without Floods. Floods created Big Shocka.
So you from Chula or Lexington?
Well, it's a small town north of Lexington, between Chula and Lexington on Highway 17 north, called Acorn. Smaller country, I can't even call it a town, country. Dirt roads, horses, hogs, all that type of stuff. Hogs, man. I ain't gonna say pigs, I'm talking about hogs. Originally, I was born in Kansas City. I moved to Mississippi. I was pretty young, moved to Mississippi. My mom and my father both are from Mississippi. But I got married, Kansas City, had me and my sister. We came to the South, grew up there, finished high school, went to school after that. And then, of course, I've been in Jackson since 2006.
So does that make you a Chiefs fan?
Absolutely not. That's one of the biggest insults.
I'm wondering.
I hate
I'm
the
just saying. I'm
I'm a New England Patriots fan. Been a New Hold up. Let me break this down because I'm not a bandwagon. 1994. Drew Bledsoe rookie year.
Okay.
I
We
was-
gotta say nothing
okay,
else.
all right.
Okay, we gotta say.
I can break it down.
We gotta say
Hey,
that.
man, I can break it down.
Before Brady.
Way before Brady. And Brady gone. And I love Brady. He got us 6 rings. But I'm still repping that red, white, blue.
Okay. No doubt. I feel you on that one. Hey, if you that type of fan,
That hard. Just like I'm still rocking with my Chicago Bulls.
Gotta know that. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
you a Bulls fan, we give you 1 out of 2.
You know,
1 out of 2.
1 out of 2.
You know,
1 out of 2.
ain't that changed?
All right, let's get into this music right quick.
What's happening?
Now, with you being a DJ, how often do you get approached by artists trying to, work their music?
Every single night I'm DJing.
Every single night.
Every single night I'm DJing, even in my inboxes most of the day. Like,
When you not DJing.
now I did this on one interview. Now I'm finna show you something. How many emails you see right there?
Shit!
Say the number.
26,723.
This is 2 emails on my phone, both of them are DJ emails. I cleaned out my email box probably 3 months ago.
It was like 27,000. Damn. I know all of them ain't freaking, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't local artists. I'm not gonna say local, I'm gonna say independent. It's not all independent artists, but between label reps, artists, people who think they know how to manage and don't, it's a bunch of people. People, cousins and brothers and sisters. Yeah.
Okay.
I know Big Shockers. I'm gonna email it.
Man, look. That's why I got 2 emails.
That's part of the game, though. When you put it out there, it comes with it. It comes with the territory.
But I always tell people before you send me your music, because especially with the people that I'm tied to and the people I can put your music in their hands, have your business together.
Okay.
Shout out to Cortez Bryant. I feel like every single artist in the city of Jackson and all surrounding areas, Cortez Bryant, y'all should know who he is. If you don't, he is the COO, if I'm not mistaken, the COO, CPO of Young Money Entertainment. And he has his own label, of course, too, as well. He's on a music course at Jackson State about the music business. You need to go listen. If you're an artist, you're an aspiring artist, I don't care if you established. Go listen, because there's a reason you're still in Jackson and your stuff ain't took off yet.
Okay, let me ask you this question. And this is a good one though. Have you ever had disgruntled?
Absolutely.
You see, we didn't even ask the question.
Ooh.
No, it's real. It's real. You and me, Jay.
I know.
I mean, but the thing about that is, please expunge on what you was just saying, man, about the disgruntled.
Okay, so artists. just because you go in the studio and you record a song and you take it to the DJs at the club fresh out of the studio and you want us to play it, don't mean we gonna play it. One. Because as a DJ, if we're mixing and we never heard your song before, understand the risk we're taking. That risk is, if we got 200, 300 people in front of us and we got a certain level of energy going in that club, and if your song that you put out don't match that energy, it's already a chance because it's new, no one ever heard of it. So we have to trust our own judgment. I tell artists this all the time. If you want me to play your record, if some artists I trust, they know me as a DJ, they know the type of music that I play, or finesse play, or run play, or dirty play, or a Money Cure, T-Lou. Shout out to all those DJs. Certain artists know the type of level. You got some energy DJs. You got that's all about boom, boom, boom. You got some DJs that can go up and down. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's all about that set. If Bigalow drops a record and it don't match where I'm at here, Bigalow as an OG, Bigalow know, hey Shocka, look man, I got this record, I'm gonna email it to you, but give me your opinion later on. I can't break down and download your record in the middle of my set because now my vibe is going off. So now if I done throughout the club and made all these people start looking around, looking crazy, they didn't stop buying drinks.
What's that?
Some people might have left the DJ whack. What is this music he playing? Then here come the club owner, bro. What's that you playing, bro? Like, I'm not gonna call no club owners' names, even though I could. But we'll get text messages throughout the night, bro. What the fuck are you playing?
Yeah.
What
It's
the fuck
not
is that?
that your music is whack.
It's a time and a place to handle that.
It just didn't fit that set.
Do not ever come up to a DJ in the middle of a club and hand him a record and think he's gonna play your record off the top. Even though he do, don't do it. Don't do that because it's a risk that we're taking.
Yeah.
We're not coming up into your studio session while you're recording a song that you might think is the one and cut your music that you record. Hey, nah, bro, play this record here though. Record on this one right here, right now. Don't even finish that record. Record on this one. It will mess up your vibe. You can mess up our vibe like that too.
Same way.
Hey, that's a no-no.
No.
Man, you
But
big
that's
no.
a good. But I had to get that. I mean,
That's good advice.
DJ
Yeah.
yes. I mean, there are MCs and there are people that rap right now that's watching this that don't know the difference between a vibe and a good record. If you have a good record, I can fit it into my vibe if you give me a chance.
Right.
But
You gotta let them feel it.
Right. I can't listen to your record the way I need to listen to it.
Right.
If I got 15, 20 speakers playing on this side and my headphones over here, I can't really listen to your record the way I need to listen to it because I need to hear what are you talking about. Because I could be playing a bunch of trap shit and you could be rapping about loving your girl, which is nothing wrong with that. It could be a whole gospel rap. You know, and then I'm in the middle of my set, everybody stopping trying to figure out what's going on because everybody in the club probably on every drug in the book 1 through 4. You see what I'm saying? So
On every drug.
like just set up an appointment with a DJ, get with the DJ, and develop a relationship with the DJ to the point where the DJ can trust you. There's a lot of artists in this city that have my trust, and they trust me as a DJ. My own people. Shout out to Black Dollar Entertainment.
Gotta know that.
Me and Dollar has bumped heads so many times on certain records. Like even in our show sets, like the All Day record. I've never liked that record. He knows this. We have had this conversation. Even when we get ready to do our shows, like I eventually grew into it on the live sets, but when we got together to put our show list together, I never cared for that record. But that's probably his biggest record that he can put out. Me, I could go down a list of my favorite Dollar Black records, but that one record I've never cared for, ever. But as an artist, I trust him. And as a DJ, he trusts me, and it shows whenever we did our live shows together.
Okay. So, what are you listening to like right now? What's on your playlist right now?
That's a good one.
R&B.
R&B.
Man, look, bro. I play so much of the dumb shit.
Could you please explain to that man that you don't want to hear that shit when you go home?
Bro, when I'm at home in my car,
Yeah.
like, I'm a teddy bear, but I'm a bear. So don't get me fucked up.
Don't take
Don't
the
get it
teddy
fucked
off.
up. So when I'm at home, man, I'm the type of guy, I might light a stress reliever candle from Bath and Body Works and play some R&B, lay in my bed and just vibe. Might pour me up some wine by myself, just me, on some cool shit. And vibe, because I need to detox my ears.
I would have told nobody that.
Man, listen, cuz, I vibe. I'm at home. I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm just saying. Boy, listen.
Like, real talk, man.
That's some vibe. I do it.
Because the problem is niggas hear so much of this dumb shit, and they want to live that life, and a lot of these niggas ain't about that life. Because a lot of these artists that rap that shit ain't living the shit that they rapping. Okay. So you have to detox yourself and bring yourself back to reality. Like, I'm a lover. I beat your motherfucking ass, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But I'm a lover.
And all these artists want to be like Wayne. It seems like they always trying to be like Wayne. And Wayne, whenever Wayne does an interview, Wayne don't know these artists.
I don't think they want to be like Wayne now.
They do.
It's a difference now.
Shit.
They want to be like who's shiesty and your guy.
No. You know why? The reason I bring up Wayne is because Wayne is one of the motherfuckers that's an anomaly to the game. Wayne been doing this since he was 14. Mm-hmm. How old is Wayne?
And Wayne the same age.
He got grown dogs,
grandchildren
and shit.
Wayne 38. The same age.
Wayne has been he's been decades.
But
if artists don't want to do decades, these artists right now, man, they hit and miss.
I feel like Wayne is the grandfather. There's two grandfathers of this generation right now. If you pay attention to the wave, I feel like they took Wayne style and T-Pain style and murphed them motherfuckers together because everybody is singing now. It's singing rappers because they the grandfathers. Then came Future, and when Future took off the way he did, now everybody got that vibe.
And
now when Future came and he got with the Migos. And then everybody took their cadence, and now you got Future's tone with the Migos cadence, and that's the type of music that we get right now.
Okay, so like that's a ride wave kind of situation,
exactly.
And stuff like that.
Exactly. No offense against Rod. I just don't. His music sound impressive. I just can't vibe with it. I can't vibe with it.
I love Rod Wave, man. I'll be honest with you.
Like, shout out to him as an artist. Keep doing your thing, but
that nigga would have you so much pride and shit about himself.
You know what I'm saying? I just can't vibe with it.
Maybe that nigga would have you so much missing somebody.
I can't vibe with it. If I want to hear some that's gonna turn me up, I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm digging in my crates. I'm going early 2000s to like 2016. Okay.
Okay, but check this out. With you doing that, that's just your personal preference.
Right.
When you play these clubs, you play this music.
I have to, yeah.
You have to. But how do you stay honest with the music? The nowadays music. When you at the club, you just playing, or are you just playing what's requested?
How do you evolution? You know what I'm saying? Change with the time.
Okay. It depends on what market and what crowd that you cater to. Because me, all right, everyone, I'm known for the strip club market.
Yeah.
Okay, like, you know, shout out to Mr. Main, shout out to MOB. We created the vibe that was Black Diamonds. You know what I'm saying? You got the girls, but the girls have to have that vibe.
Yeah.
Like, me, Mr. MOB was the reason that B King used the, you know, we was doing the whole cucumber stuff back then.
Right.
Wow. Like, he was here one night and saw that.
Wow.
You know, like, we created a wave with Black Diamonds. Got a whole adult entertainment award sitting on them Owens Me and Dresser right now from 2016 because as the #1 strip club in the southern region.
Man. Shout out to that cucumber challenge, man.
Bro, listen. So
I don't love that talking about.
We created a vibe. Now, with the strip club, of course, it's more trap music related. So you have to cater to that. But if you go to, like, tonight I'm at Last Call with Finesse, Virgos versus Libras. If with my brother Finesse, shout out my brother Finesse once again. If you go hear me and Finesse DJ together, we not playing the same things that I'm playing in the strip club.
Right.
We cater to more of the 30 and older who wants to party. People that still party.
Right.
Because you go to the strip clubs, they're not partying.
Right.
They on all these drugs, 1 through 40.
It's a different vibe.
And they just want to throw money. They gonna throw money to whatever they you know, you don't even understand the words half the time.
That's why I don't go to the strip club, Joe.
Okay, so let me ask you, what's one of the craziest situations that you've seen in the club? I mean,
Yeah, that's a good one because we just seen some crazy stuff.
I really don't want to speak on it because I'm gonna
It's
speak
that
on
bad.
it.
It's that bad.
I'm gonna speak on it because
we gonna talk about it.
someone got shot in the situation.
Shit happens.
Someone got shot in this situation. This was back. I think everybody in Jackson know about what happened with Black Diamonds with the young man getting shot in the parking lot and dying. But that night that happened, okay, it was a concert going on in the city. Scotty ATL, Spody from Hustle Gang, a couple more people was in the city. The R&B artist Super J was in the city. He was riding with me to the club. I was DJing this night. Mister was hosting. So all these artists from this concert came to the club to come rock with me. So club packed full of folks. No, like they not performing. They were just in there on some chilling shit. Packed wall to wall. You couldn't move. So in the midst of what was going on in the club, I shot. This is so funny to me. I shouted out Westside Winston. Shout out to Westside Winston. Winston was standing on the steps to get on the main stage. This is how fast this happened. So he was standing on the steps to the main stage. And I'm DJing. I got speakers around me. I look down. I shout him out. I look down. And all of a sudden I see people scattering. I look up. Now, if you've been in the Black Diamonds, you know what a DJ booth is. This is probably 70, 80 feet from the stage.
Yeah.
It's a distance.
Right.
I look up. I said, oh, shit, they must be shooting. And I go to duck down, but I can't move. That's sea of people. So I look down, there's Winston under me. I swear to God,
Got low
it
face.
was like, it wasn't even 4-5 seconds.
Talking shit,
I don't know
bro.
how the fuck he had been stepping on people's heads to get to the DJ booth.
That's how it has to happen.
Bro, he got back there so fast, and in the midst of all this going on, of course, you know, I hate that someone lost their life in that situation. But that moment was a moment of humor that I needed to kind of like calm me down on the situation.
Okay, would that be something that'll take you away from doing what you do? I mean, with the dangers of being in the club and anything popping off?
Bro, man, listen, it's a danger walking out of the door.
How long you been living in Jackson?
I've been in Jackson. Right, it's a
He was talking to me. I mean, I know what you mean.
It's a danger. It's, of course, it makes you feel like, okay. And it also makes you not want to cater to a certain crowd. Once, like, I'm 38, bro.
Okay.
I'm 38. A lot of it's a whole nother wave. Like right now, I have a nephew. He's in Kuwait, but he's 22. I used to wipe this boy ass.
Okay.
They're old enough to get in these clubs.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to party with my nephew. Love him like,
Okay.
you know, love him, but I ain't trying to party with my nephew.
Okay.
So I'm with me and Finesse got going on that last call. That's where I'll rather go to last call or something like that, or something that
Didn't they get the shooting that the other night?
I heard nothing about this.
Wow.
But I can say
I heard
It's
about
called out there.
I can
Man,
say
we talking about it.
I can say that
I ain't heard that
for
about
sure. And me and Finesse been doing our parties together at last call for a few years, probably 3-4 years. I don't remember one incident from
I
the
wasn't
nights that
yelling
me
at
and
Well, I
Finesse.
remember a couple of them. but
It's a lie because
Chick-fil-A.
you gotta understand who you got behind the tables, because if we see something going on, Finesse is an OG and I learned from him. Like I learned from him on the MC, I learned from Finesse as a DJ. And Finesse gonna switch the music up quick. Finesse will probably play some gospel to get, hey, bro, y'all calm that shit down. Like I ain't with that shit. And the shit smooth out and we go back right where we going.
I've seen it. I mean,
You
I
know what
tried
I'm
to
saying?
digress the situation, and when I played the gospel, they was just singing the gospel. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
look, we'll cut that music. I play some blues. We play blues and stuff like that. Anyway, we'll go anywhere in any given moment, you know. But it's just all about the chemistry. But we'll switch it up, man, and get all that. Bring your blood pressure back down.
Right.
Get yourself together. Too many women in here for that.
But no, it's just Jackson in general.
Yeah.
Man. We got a lot of pent up aggression in Jackson, period.
And,
And
I
it's
saw
like,
a
no,
list.
for real.
I saw a
It's
list
like a
about
lot.
it.
It's like a lot of testosterone and in women too.
Yeah,
It's
I
going
saw.
hard around here.
I saw a list about 3 weeks ago that we are #1 right now on homicides.
Yeah,
How
man.
can
that list.
small little Jackson
We
be,
number 2.
you know, So
Per capita. Still
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The people we got.
that's 50 though. That's 50 capitals. You dig?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
All
And
right,
we
so-
always number 100 this year.
All right, let's go to another situation right quick, just so I can get up on, because that's one thing. You know. Now, I want to ask does being a DJ, does that affect your personal life? You know, like can you have a woman or you can't have one, or is it a jealousy thing because women kind of come up to you, or what?
It is what you make of it. I tell anybody, Shocka is one person, but me personally, to know the real me, that's a whole nother thing. I'm really an introvert. I really don't care for people.
How did that work?
And
Because
that's the response.
He is a people person that don't like people.
Like, I'm
sometimes.
a social introvert. I can turn it on and turn it off. Like,
That's how it works.
I would rather be at home chilling on a date night somewhere doing something like that instead of being at a club every other weekend.
I mean, okay, so now, just a question from the inbox.
Okay.
Just a question from the inbox.
Mhm.
I went ahead and did that on my own.
Okay.
They wonder if you are in a relationship. Somebody asked, well, you're in a relationship.
I don't keep my relationships secret, but I keep my relationships private.
Come on now.
I guess you
It
know
ain't everybody
that's the
business.
answer.
That's best. Oh, that's the best Fifth Amendment plea I've ever heard.
It's real talk.
Oh, that
real
was
talk.
a good one,
It's
though.
real
But
talk. I don't have exes. Only exes that I claim is the one that I was married to, and the ones I got kids by. Other than that, I don't know him.
Well,
Ow.
I'm just being fact. That's the facts.
We think.
That's facts. Who prove it? Prove it. How I know you?
was they play the tape?
How I know you?
Play the tape.
Hey, sometimes that can
You
happen.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you never. Because man, listen. I've seen situations, and I've been in situations in the past before I was even a DJ. I'm gonna give you a story. This was back in like maybe 2004. I was living in Holmes County, and my aunt owns a club out there in Holmes County. Shout out to the Village. And I'm at the Village. I was in a relationship for like a year and a half with a chick. And a chick from her city, she stayed in Carrollton. A chick from her city was there. She was, her friend was conversing with one of my cousins. So she started flirting with me. Hey, yeah, you got a girlfriend? I do. It's cool. My cousin working. So yeah, I talk interference, no harm. I'm not saying nothing sexual to you. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody, but we cool. She have her guy friends. I got my female friends. I'm not a jealous man. I'm not insecure. None of that. So everything's everything. The next weekend, she saw my chick in her city and told my chick that she was at my house with me. At the time I was living, of course, in Holmes County, living with my mother and my grandmother. I'm young, 22 at the time, home from school. And she was like, this girl telling me that she was at your house. The only reason y'all didn't do nothing because your grandma was in the bed, sleep, da-da-da-da-da. I said, wait a minute. I want you to get all this out. So she's going off, da-da-da-da-da-da. I said, what day this was supposed? She said it happened Friday. We were together Friday on the coast.
So there's no truth to the situation.
So in the midst of someone telling you what happened, you hadn't realized she's saying that she was with me at the time frame and I'm with you out of the city. How does that make sense?
What's hard out here?
You see what I'm
It makes
saying?
plenty sense to a woman that's mad.
So from that point, I was like, if I'm in a relationship,
It make plenty sense.
if the people who need to know, because I was married and people didn't know. The people who needed to know knew.
Yeah.
Because I'm not trying to please everybody. Her close friends and family, my close friends and family. I don't give a fuck about nobody else.
Why did you just not put it out there like that?
Because who I'm trying to please.
I feel you on that. I feel you.
Could avoid
I
it.
just had to ask the question.
Like, man, that's just like, all right, I'm sure everybody in here probably most
apologize
everybody.
for asking.
No, you good.
I had to ask
I'm an open book. They can ask me whatever they want. Like, I don't post my relationship. If you follow me on Facebook, you don't know if I'm single. You don't know if I'm married. You don't know if I'm happily this person. You don't know if I'm angry or emotional. Because I post anything.
I feel you on that.
I post anything, and I'm not finna put. With me being a DJ, of course, with me being a strip club DJ, it's strippers will do they strippers throw themselves at DJs, yes. Regular women will throw themselves at DJs because they're a DJ. I'm not finna put my relationship in harm's way. And just in case my chick might have a sense of insecurity, I want her to know me, not Shocka, but know me well enough where, I ain't got to worry about no bitches in his face.
You can
not to call women bitches,
all
but
day, you know
that shit don't bother me. Like, naked women don't. I've been working in the strip club for 7 years. Naked women don't bother me at all.
Man, they don't bother me. I just like to see
niggas who get excited about that type of shit niggas who get excited about that type of shit ain't used to get pussy.
They're clients.
I'm not going to.
No, I'm just saying. I mean.
Okay, let me ask you this thing. So, as far as the music in Jackson right now, I'm going to say Mississippi. I mean, it's hard to, because in Jackson we know Jackson,
right?
But I know it's somebody jamming from what's that, Carrollton or Acorn, Mississippi, or wherever it is. I know it's somebody jamming.
Right.
So how do you know what I'm saying? You listen to the music. What is it about the music that makes you say, okay, this is what I'm gonna get on board with?
Passion, one. Humbleness, two. You guys, and I mean, you got a lot of guys that's got some raw talent. Cause I mean, anybody can make a hit. Because most of the days right now, all that people care about is the beat and the hook. Ain't nobody really paying attention to what everybody really saying. You can't understand most of it unless you on all the drugs, 1 through 40.
1 through 40.
But it's just, you can tell, like, okay, last April,
for everything.
yeah, I've been through a lot of shit. Last April, I met an artist. He just posted his video. Him dancing to his song. Black guy, country singer. Heard it. Man, that's catchy as shit. That's gonna be the next wave.
Don't push my truck.
I posted it on my Facebook page. It went viral. His name is Blanco Brown. His song was called The Get Up. He ended up getting signed to Disney. Oh, you heard it. I can play it for you right now. Gonna do the two-step and Cowboy Boogie. I wrote that record online.
I don't know if I ever heard that song.
You
heard it. So
it.
y'all heard it. Y'all heard it.
It's a mainstream song now. It's almost a marketing. I thought it was just somebody doing a commercial.
He went.
No, it sounds so commercial. I thought it was a commercial.
He's from Atlanta, but the thing is, he already had ties to the industry, so of course it's who you know, because he's a vocal coach for Monica. He's also written songs and everything for other people, but he never broke out because he's a country singer. He's not nobody that's trying this. He's a real live country singer. But he came up with a catchy country tune that was a line dance to it. Black guy. I'll FaceTime him right now.
But it didn't get popular until a couple years ago.
This was April of 2019. Was it? Yeah, was it 2019, 2018? I broke the record. It went viral. I think right now 5-7 million views. So and then he got 100 million views on the record on YouTube when he finally put out the video. Like, and got a contract with Disney.
Disney. Oh,
the mouse gonna get you paid.
Man, the mouse gonna get you paid.
So
I don't know, man. I don't know. You know.
Okay. So now, if we take
that's all Kanye paperwork.
Hey,
that's a whole nother conversation.
Nah, man, you don't want no deal.
That's a whole other conversation.
I mean, go ahead, though. Ask the question.
Right quick. Now, if we take Dollar Black out of the situation, and we take Tricky out of the situation, like, you know what I'm saying, artists that you actually, you know what I'm saying, kind of next to.
Right.
Like, who could be your top 5 in the city right now?
See, you asking that man way too much.
Oh, you can ask me that.
Go ahead, then.
I want to hear this. My top 5. My top 5 in the city.
If you take your
if I take BD out and I take Tricky out, are we talking about song wise or just lyrics? Because it's a difference.
I mean, we got different projects out right now.
All right, if I'm going by somebody who can rock the club, one would be the Bankroll Show.
Okay.
So Bob Street and Lil Ron are tied for 1 and 2.
I'm gonna tell you something. And wait, stop right there. Those are the only guys that I've seen in the last 20 years that pack the club out by themselves. Keep going.
Okay, keep going.
They pack that.
I can put you on something. Because look, 2 years ago.
Shout out.
Dollar, Tricky, Savvy, Coke Boombaye, and Luck packed out Howlin' Miles.
That's
No major
right
artists.
there.
Yeah,
But
so
we taking those. I mean, keep going with your top. You know what I'm saying?
Bankroll Show. That's 1 and 2. Lil Tank.
Okay.
Cause he got a record out now. He's driving with T. Lewis. That's humming in the club.
R.I.P. Biggie.
So that's 3. Let me think.
So it's a little more different.
He a DJ. He got it.
I'm gonna do this. I get a lot of music.
He know him. I ain't got a clue.
Club records.
Or just projects.
No, nigga, you say people.
Okay, people.
You say an artist, right? You got 3, right? 3 down.
Well, think.
Out West 2.
Okay, heard of him.
Nico.
Heard of him too. He got the joint.
That's top 5 as far as the club records.
Okay.
Okay, which one of them do you think are the? We ain't gonna even ask that question.
Ask it.
Ask it. No, because
Ask it
it's
what
not
you
singling people out and saying that this person not.
This is my
I
opinion.
need to know. And I know all these people that you just named.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not talking, Tricky them, they got a whole nother
It's a whole separate sound.
No, they have a whole nother hustle. I know what they gonna do. I've been knowing them since been right. The guy that you just named, which one do you think has the hustle to make them the next?
Bankroll and Bob Street. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I think they're more business. No shot to none of the other artists that I named, but business wise, I think because Tank just did a deal too. So I'm not gonna I really can't say that, but they have more of a marketing. It's something, it's a je ne sais quoi, if you want a
strategy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but if this nigga really put his foot on niggas' necks, Out West 2 will take off. Out West 2 right now, guys, he's probably got the one that got the streets home the most. But that Bankroll Show project was a classic. Like it came out over a year ago, and people still riding them records.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like that. I like your answer because I like Bankroll. So I mean, I like Bob Street. Like I said, I've been knowing them for back in. Everybody on that list I know them, but your sleeper is Tank.
Yes, nigga, they've been sleeping on Tank
right now.
They've been sleeping on Tank for years.
They have been sleeping on that guy.
They've been sleeping on Tank for years.
Time.
And then I love Tank energy, and people don't understand when it comes to performing. You have to have a certain level of energy.
And he's always had that energy.
I didn't go to the Poosa Icy concert last night, but I was definitely on a post, and I saw a post on Facebook with people saying he was just basically just standing there, rapping over his own lyrics, and just standing there,
and didn't
give a show. And people have to understand. You have to perform. Now that's a crowd that probably didn't even care because they were just energized to see him or whatnot. But like you have to perform, especially if ain't nobody really heard your records. You have to learn how to perform. And I know if Kamikaze was just sitting beside me right now, he would be screaming. I can hear him in my ear now. You need to tell these niggas, Shocka, they need to start rapping over their tracks and actually rap over their rap over their instrumental. And that's coming from an OG that has been there before. They need to pay attention to that.
Okay, so in between all that, now we're gonna get back to this whole let's get a deal situation because artists here, I believe they really want a deal. They don't really have the independent mind frame. So the Kanye tweets when he put out all his information and whatnot. Is that something that they need to go ahead and say, hey, let me pay attention to that? Or you think they're just going to keep on doing what they want to do?
It's different strokes for different folks. What I mean by that is, if Big do a deal, you do a deal, not do a deal. 9 times out of 10, we probably ain't going to sign the same deal. If he already established as an artist and got this and got that going, he might decide to do a partnership deal. You know what I'm saying? Like where all I'm using you for is the distribution, and y'all gonna get X amount of percentage. I might have to do a 360 deal where they actually put money behind me, and get the machine, but they've taken so much from me. You know what I'm saying? In the process, but once I'm done with that contract, boom, now I've basically been build up a fan base because y'all done use y'all dime. Especially if I'm an artist out here that don't nobody know. But most of the time, these labels are not taking the risk on artists anymore because the first thing they're looking at, let me see how many streams you got.
Right.
Whether it's YouTube, Spotify, all that. They're looking at, all right, okay, cool, we can make money off you. Like, they not building artists anymore.
So they're getting artists already built.
So if I've already got this going, what can you do for me outside of if I'm booming in the South? Well, maybe put my hands on the Chicago market, Midwest market, or East Coast market.
I gotta say something before we keep going, because I actually brought this subject up like the first time we had a show, and it was about the Drake situation. You know, Drake coming up for a contract renewal. And you really think Drake gonna sign something?
Absolutely not.
But the thing is, with Kanye putting his contracts on Twitter, that showed you that Kanye West's net worth is $1 billion.
Like 3-4 billion.
And he still got a slave deal.
But you gotta think about how long ago it was he signed these contracts.
I feel you on that, but what I'm saying is, even the biggest artist in the world had a slave deal. You know, and with him putting his documents out
but
there,
see,
it actually, man, listen, the deception in the game is, and this is no downplay to Jay-Z. Jay-Z actually leveraged Kanye music to get his own.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And it was in his deal.
But you see, like you said, Kanye, with the way that he and being as big as he is, Kanye is a product of before internet. Like, the internet really didn't take off until Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy was the father of the I'm finna get all these streams and blow up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Kanye was before the internet wave. You think if the music landscape was the way it was now, the way it is now, the way it was in 2002, 2003, when he was trying to come up, he would have did a deal like that.
So if you say if we take away the internet, a lot of people wouldn't be where they at.
Absolutely.
Hell no.
Absolutely.
Hell no.
No.
Hell to
The internet. Are you serious?
I think I would have to disagree. I mean, because you're gonna be who you gonna be.
Then some of them trash.
How you gonna get out there?
But how people gonna know who you are?
Reese.
I mean, that's footwork.
Reese, that's it. That's what I'm saying.
So half the folks ain't doing that footwork.
Right,
They're making
digitally. When these people came over with the internet and did this thing digital, they took the hustle out the game because you ain't got to go to the hustle. The hustle come to you.
I mean,
I got an example for it. We ain't got to leave by the side of the city, Jackson. You're a DJ, right?
Serious?
You get flyers and stuff made for your parties.
Hell no.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I just get hired.
All right, okay, cool. So let's say you got a DJ at Last Call, right?
Okay.
All right, we get a flyer done. You post it on your social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now that you post it on your social media, are you putting the flyers on these folks' cars and going back
Hell
to the
no.
gas station and going hand in hand like we used to back in the days?
It still happens.
Soft.
How
They
often?
made that shit soft.
Well, I mean, shout out to QB Benz, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I saw Benz in the parking lot. I mean, his own line,
That's
and
different.
he hand to hand.
That's different.
He from back then though, right?
Back then, though.
Okay.
He came up when it was hand to hand. You had to go out there and introduce yourself.
If you came up in the hustle, you always had a hustler's mentality, bro. And you got so just like, and I'm a product of the laptop hard drive DJs.
Okay.
But you probably go to Finesse House and see thousands of, especially somebody like Fingerprint. Shout out to the OG Fingerprint.
Oh, yeah,
like
thousands and thousands of
Records.
records. Him, Scrap Dirty. All these guys got records. And these young DJs ain't using 12s, and if they are using 12, they're using the new ones. They don't have the arm on everything digital.
So I was going now. I'm glad you said that because I was gonna ask you about that. So, do you shun on DJs that use virtual DJ and not Serato, or?
No, I started with virtual DJ.
Okay.
Now, if that's where I know a DJ right now in Kent, DC, I think it's his name. I used to work with at the spot. He killing a lot of guys that's using Serato. Just because you buy a MacBook and Trick Daddy said because you buy a MacBook and a pair of B headphones and a little controller don't make you a DJ. It's what you do with it.
Right. Right. Because I know I started off with some little jobs.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that's cheating the game?
How?
Not graduating, not evolving to the Serato.
If that's what works for you, let it work, because Serato's not the only DJ software. You got record box, you got tracks. As long as you can master it, if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, master what you do. Because who's looking at the software you're using outside of a DJ that's standing behind you?
Right. I mean, the music gonna still come out the speakers.
I don't know. I mean, it's just the new generation. I've seen the DJ without earphones.
A lot of them do.
And it's like, wow.
A lot of them do.
But that's when you just know the music.
No, it's not.
Oh man, I can do it though.
You know what I'm talking about. It's easy.
Yeah, I see. Because all you doing is looking at the waves. But that's why you don't need to use a headphone sometimes.
A real DJ is going to get in there. And
They gon' because a lot of these DJs using presets. That you gonna know what they playing.
That's what I'm saying.
You gonna know what they you gonna know what they gonna play, because you know they said.
The question I was asking.
The transition ain't gonna be there for one.
Right, it's not gonna be there. You have to make that transition.
They all right, okay. This song mixed with this song. You come back next Friday, I know that this song he finna mix with this song. He gonna mix this song right behind that song,
because it go together.
Right. And they won't never switch that. They always gonna be comfortable with that.
Okay, so is DJing something that you always wanted to do, or you just kind of just?
I got my ass kicked at 5 years old. My mom had a record player, and she ain't had no record on it, and didn't even have the mat on the motherfucker. But I took the needle and set it on top of the platter, and was doing this at 5 years old, and messed up her needle. My mom kicked my ass. Didn't know how expensive no needle was.
Now you know. Child abuse.
Hey, man,
I'm just saying.
Shout out to Boosie for whooping my ass. Shout out for Boosie for whooping my ass, because I ain't gonna tell her where I be at right now. Between her and OC and Sally Mae, all the people that raised me in the country, man. Listen, bro, that's what's going wrong right now, because motherfuckers not getting their ass beat.
Okay.
Beat your kids.
So just for
don't beat your kids, especially if they're wrong, or they might come back.
Man,
do something.
Kick your kid ass.
For up and coming DJs, do they what's the benefits of being like a core DJ, or being part of the coalition?
And how do you join?
You chosen.
I ain't shit yet.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. When I met, I started MCing in 09 with you. When I met Finesse in 2012, my exact words to Finesse was, "Hey, bro, what I gotta do to be a core DJ?" He looked at me. He smiled. He said, "Bro, it ain't time yet. You'll know when you're ready, if you ever ready." To me, that told me I need to get out here and bust my ass. I did. And they not playing, because just like they add niggas in the court, they will kick niggas out of the court. Shout out to big bro Tony Neal. They will kick the nigga out of the court.
But
not doing what they supposed to do. So,
what are they supposed to do? Or is there some secret society that we can't speak of?
Yeah, it ain't that. I mean, what a DJ supposed to do is break these records, make a name for yourself, get out here and hustle. The beauty about being in a coalition like the core is we get exclusive music from different labels and whatnot. But with the core, I can't speak on no other coalition, but it's more like a brotherhood with the core. Like, niggas really check on each other and build relationships. It ain't just about the music. Niggas real life have arguments and shit. Niggas real life love each other. People get sick, go through some real life on some family shit. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of, I think, 600. I think it's a lot of.
I mean, y'all had retreats and everything.
Yeah, we do the retreats, breaking artists and stuff like that. Yeah, but you get exclusives, and then at the same time you know what's going on in other markets. So if, let's say, my homeboy DJ 3, he up here, it's 3 in Kansas City, Oklahoma, one of the two. But let's say, for instance, I'm trying to get out of this market to go do A3, book me something up there with y'all, man. I'm gonna come up there and rock out with y'all. All right, okay, cool. And then I know what the songs that's hot in their market. You know what I'm saying? Like that's an advantage that you have. Like if I wanna get big, if I'm bagging up big, I'm big DJ Big, bring me a record, Shock, I'm finna push this bitch, bro. All right, okay, cool. I believe in Big as an artist. I believe in this record. I go to the core. Hey y'all, I'm bagging this record right here. Well, we run this smoke, and they gonna get behind it.
So that's the advantage. I mean, I feel so small now.
Yeah,
I've been doing for almost 11 years, and ain't nobody ever asked me to be a part of it. No,
you're slow.
Coalition or Asiatic Black asked me to be a too strong DJ.
But you gotta think about who Asiatic Black is. Asiatic Black got a name for himself out here alone. And he probably can put you in some places further than probably DJ Reesere can. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's why I ended up linking up with Fiend. You know what I'm saying? Through him. You know, having these conference calls.
And shout out to the OG. Shout out to the OG.
Man.
But that's the one DJ I know that's always been booked.
Bro,
man, you got real facts.
Always been.
And bro,
always.
And man, let me say, and when we talk about being booked and DJing, let me say this: DJs don't get disgruntled if you're not DJing in no club.
Ain't no doubt.
Because the club money, and I hate that we can't
say that out loud.
I hate that I would stand up.
Say it out loud.
The club money ain't what you think it is.
Man, listen.
That corporate money is where it's at. Because what you got DJs in this city that's happy making $40-50 DJing 5 or 6 hours when you can go to a corporate event for an hour and make $2,500.
Straight up.
Get you a J number so you can go ahead and get booked with
Man, listen, bro. Man, listen. Don't worry about these clubs. These clubs is just a wave. These clubs are just a wave. That other shit, they money don't fold.
Man, that was a gem you just
dropped. That's real shit, man.
A lot of people, but see, it's just like rappers, just like DJs, MCs, whatever, promoters. A lot of people are in this shit just because they want to get some coochie and make a name for themselves.
You say this shit out loud. They don't even want to make no money.
And you got some niggas that's actually really trying to make a name for themselves. Right. And on top of that, make some money in return.
Right. And help somebody in the process.
I'm not gonna call the two promoters names, but I was DJing at a strip club a couple years ago, and I'm DJing, and I literally had one promoter with this top of the mic, and other promoter like this. And they tug of war, asking, like, no, they ain't asking. They like, hey, bro. I supposed to be doing that, bro. I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be doing that. I said, hold on, bro. Hold on. Are y'all getting paid for this?
They just want some FaceTime.
And they wasn't. So that told me, why the fuck? I don't go out if I'm not working.
Right.
Anybody that knows Shocka, if you see me in your club, it's because I'm probably riding through and I just came by to show my face. I'm not in there 10 minutes.
How long ago has it been since we said
Bro, man, listen.
Man,
I've been going to clubs since 15. Like I said, my aunt owned the club. I've been getting paid since 2009 to go out. It's 2020. I'm not going out for free.
Okay. Well, tell these people how they can reach you. Or I mean, do you do private parties or you just do clubs?
Absolutely.
So how can they book Big Shot?
You can hit me up on my IG at Shocka601. You can hit me on Facebook at Sick of This Simpson. Let me explain that. So
I really needed you to explain that to me because I was like, who in the hell is Sick of This Simpson?
All right, so Simpson is my last name. What happened was back here in middle of April, Facebook, I got a notification that they wanted me to change my name because my name was Big Shocka. And then I got the core DJ Big Shocka page or someplace else you can reach me. And so they was like, you need to change your name or you're going to lose your Facebook.
They did me like that.
So I'm like, fuck y'all. So in rebellion, I wanted to put sick of this shit. I couldn't use shit. Sick of this mess. Couldn't use mess. So I'm sick of this. I just put my last name. So that's where that came from.
Okay. Well, make sure y'all check him out, Big Shocka 601. Make sure you catch him. Core DJ.
Core DJ. Shout out to the family.
October 3rd. You got to know what's about to happen. We are going live on location at the Moneybag Yo concert.
Turn up!
Man, the 5K Chronicles will be set up, going in for you. Shout out to Tony B. Shout out to my boy
Alright.
Big. You know what I'm saying? We are gonna set up. We gonna do the damn thing, man. We snatching interviews on that situation. So
Alright.
I don't even know who he is. We just snatching them. We gonna be relentless.
If you are there that night, please believe. Look for the Foxcade Chronicles.
Backdrop.
Backdrop. Look for the balloons. Look for the merchandise. They're gonna have T-shirts. We're gonna have a whole lot of stuff out there. Big shout out again, man, to Foxy Feed, man. The host of Foxcade Chronicles, man.
Gotta know that, man.
We are taking donations, man. Y'all can give donations.
Make sure you hit Foxy Fit, FOXXYFIT, $sign in the front. All donations, man. It's for the show, man. We doing this, okay?
$sign in the front.
Still gonna do it, man.
Do it one more time.
$sign FOXXYFIT. Hit that cash out.
I forgot. You also can hit my manager up at Streets on Swole, Martin White on Facebook, if you need to reach me, if you can't get in touch with me.
And if you want to sponsor, hit us up. Because we are looking for more sponsors, man. Everybody, like I said, just hit us up. Hit us up.
For the sponsors, you can catch up with Felicia Hobson on there. You can catch the Fox Cave Chronicle page. Make sure y'all send a friend and send a friend and send another friend. Join the page. You can ask for any information. We looking for all sponsors, man. Again, shout out to the oil, beard, and hair situation. Shout out.
I might check that out.
Man,
I'm serious about
shout out to
oil and
Silty
beard.
Bubbles. Shout out to the Kitchen Angel.
Yes.
Shout out.
Hey,
Hey, man. Gotta know
listen,
that.
man.
Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Journeys. Justice Bayless is she got a whole situation with them bracelets, man. And any artist, feel free to hit us up. You know what I'm saying? We wrapping up season 1, but I mean, you can get a spot in season 2. Maybe, but you can get season 3.
Come on, man.
I'm telling you, it's all coming, man. It's all coming together.
I gotta say this. Shout out to Dear Silas.
Ooh.
You are one of the most creative people on the planet.
We gonna get him in
You
here.
need your flowers I should have brought him up during this interview. Silas, Kamikaze, I apologize. What you doing, bro? People are sleeping on you, but you slowly waking them up. I saw that tweet by Missy for what you just did. Shout out to Dear Silas. That's the dog. That's the homie.
And you gotta make sure at the end of the season, man, we having a whole reunion show. Everybody that's been on the show, they coming back. They get to do 1 or 2 songs, man. We gonna get a venue. If we gotta book it ourselves, hopefully one of these clubs go ahead and sponsor it and let us come on through the door. But we gonna do it. We still gonna do it. If we gotta do it ourselves, we gonna do it.
Okay.
And we like to give it up, man, for Big Shocka, man.
Hey, man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Showing up, man.
Y'all go see him tonight, man. Last call, man.
Last
Him
call.
and DJ Finesse, man. You ain't gonna take it over to the other spot after that. You just gonna do last call.
After that, you know, I'm going home. I don't club.
It's not going out till you get paid.
I am not going out till I
Man,
get
but
paid.
y'all get to that last call, man. Y'all give it out for my studio audience.
Go
over
ahead,
there.
give it up to the studio audience, man. They always say show up, show out.
I enjoy it.
Man,
You enjoy it?
this our first situation, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get better though.
We gonna get better.
We gotta get back. We gonna do it.
You seem pretty tight right now between these big
I
guys.
mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty big myself.
Well,
Okay, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you ain't gotta shut me down like
Hey,
that.
I
man,
ain't
you
say
know
a
what I'm
word,
saying?
my boy.
I'm over 200.
Hey, I'm
Listen,
just
we finna
150, you know.
we gonna have some
okay,
shines
okay.
right now, man. Yeah, join the group. Share. Join the group. Share. Join the group.
The Fox Cave Chronicles.
You already know.
Gotta know that, man.
And we finna take some shots. And we gonna see them tomorrow. I don't even know when we gonna see y'all.
Monday
Monday.
at 6:30.
Hey, we on Instagram also now. Follow us on Instagram, the Fox Cave Chronicles, man. Kill the cat, man. You know
Who
what
we
I'm
got
saying?
Monday? Who we got Monday?
We got Jewel Lee.
Young Jules.
Young Jewel is Monday.
Young Jewel Monday.
Hey, I've seen her at Halloween before. When I
We
tell
need
you,
affiliate. Shout out Young Drew.
What
she
time?
has energy. Man, it's gonna be a great show. 6:30 Monday night. Y'all know what it is. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another fucking friend. Tune the hell in, alright? Let's go, man. Shit.
Look for me, I'm going to bitch, I'm fluid parent.
Fluid. One thing about it, the traffic don't stop.
I'm in that lane.
Trying to chop out the bus.
Hey.
Make the brick of that boy.
I'm in that face.
And they can't turn me down. Man. Hey, one time my nigga bankroll, man. I'ma see y'all later on, man, in the hood, man. You know what I'm talking about? Woo, got a whole party going on the ass. Make sure, hey, woo, y'all don't even want to know about the trap show. Oh, man, shit, trap coming soon, man. Gotta know it, man. Let's run it, man.
Alright.
Thank you.
See what I'm plugging, we rob them. Hey. Like a siren prince. They say no money, more problems. Shit. I say no money, more problems.